Hey guys, this is Chip YT here, and today we will be creating something very, I guess you could say, special to me. So I'm in the 7th grade, which is pretty much middle school, the beginning of middle school, and around the beginning of the beginning of the school year, I was pretty bored, so I decided that I was going to make a map. Now, the way this map was gonna work is that I was gonna, well, first I researched, how to make a map. I saw how they were doing it. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it my own way. So I took out a piece of paper, well, some lined paper, and then, I drew out a map. A couple weeks later, and the map is complete. That was the draft, but I finally got a better map made. So yeah, I called it the Expired Islands. Wait, let me take it out. You guys won't be able to see it though. You guys will see the finished piece. I'll even tell the story in the beginning. So up north is up north is an island called Smother. It has the North Lighthouse. A bit less than north is Shrade, which also has a lake called Death Row Lake. It's a very dangerous lake. Then we got the one next to it is Patronus, and then under it is a island called Piggle with the Wart River. Now Piggle is covered in pigs, top to bottom. Now underneath Piggle is the biggest island of all. It's called Konduk, and under Konduk is Shurtoth. This was originally supposed to be made for Minecraft. That's why it was. There are some cities in Konduk called like Craft Central, Sigtown, Potatoeville, and St. Julius. St. Julius is named after St. Jude. But it's very different. It has actually nothing to do with cancer. I just decided, after Saint, then with a J, so I did St. Julius. I even knew a kid named Julius, so I was like, why not? Tiny. Oh yeah, and below Konduk, I think I already said this, but there's a smaller island called Shurtoth, and in Konduk there's kind of like how the Cape Cod is like kind of curled. Well, that is part of Konduk, and within it is a grass island called Teepee. And yeah. There's forest, water, grass, sand, and rock covering these islands. Now my story ends at 1892, I believe. So I am going to take out the story. Okay. It covers the first page, the back, and it covers the front of the second page. So 3 pages. Well, 3 sides of story. Let's get to this story. Okay. Back then, let's say the year -113. 113 years before the first year. A giant tribe of people came from Ireland. They were called the Piglet Potatoes. The only food they ate were potatoes and pork. Their god/king was called Sean Ramblejay, which is me. He was pretty much immortal, although the people gave him the nickname Lord Potato. This tribe was very curious, so they decided to leave Ireland. The entire 120 tribe members jumped on a boat named Expired Concord and sailed off. No one knows how long they traveled for or how far they traveled, but they do know they ended up on an island they called Smother. It was small, so they kept traveling. All but one man who was immortal left. His name was Marco Indo. He decided to stay and watch for any other travelers. Meanwhile, the tribe soon arrived at a close island. They called it Patronus. This island was very strange. They discovered a new type of animal. They called it the mushroom, which is, part of Minecraft, because it was cattle with mushrooms on its back. Because of how awkward the island was, they kept traveling. They soon discovered an island. It was small, but had everything they needed. A river and pigs. They loved pigs. They called the island Piggle, and the river the Wart River. They soon worshipped the pigs. They realized how useful and amazing they were. So Lord Potato said he would build a temple for the pigs. That took him 2 decades. It was now the year -85. 4 decades later, even though the tribe had everything they needed, they felt empty, bored, even. So, they did some more traveling. They have been living on Piggle for basically 8 decades. Soon they found a giant island that they called Konduk. Also, because there were now 404 people in the tribe, they split up into 4 groups, 101 people per group. These groups soon became towns. In the south was Potatoville. Potatoville was where the people farmed, yet it was also a town. In the east was a simple little town called Sigtown. It was very simple. In the north was Craft Central. This town was basically a city. It was basically the big city on the island. Finally, in the west was St. Julius. The town people mined and chopped trees. It was the resource town. Now, because there were different towns and cities, Sean Ramble-J decided not to live with any of the people. So he moved to the next closest island to Konduk. When he found it, he called it Shurtoth. It was also in the south, so he decided to watch out for other travelers, just like his friend Marco Indo. Soon in the year 1806, Sean and Marco became the lighthouse keepers. It is now 1892, and the people of the expired islands are in peace. Okay, that was sort of a long story, but that's basically it so far. Now I want to create these islands, and you guys will actually find out how big the islands are and what the shape are. But because I'm poor, I don't have much, so I think I'm gonna stay with Shady Strands because I think it has the most amount of water there. I haven't found out. Let's call this the Expired Islands. Although, because we're not in Minecraft, I will have to be, instead of, I'll have to change some of the names. Like, I'll have to change, like, Craft Central to something else, which is pretty much probably the only one. Okay, dynamic weather and day-night cycle, we don't want that. Let's start. How long are we in this stream for? 9 minutes. Okay. I felt like that was a long story, but I worked hard. It was a good story. I have basically 2 maps. One showing, like lines and stuff and names. The other is a map of what the place should look like, including color. The other doesn't have color. It's pretty cool, actually. Okay, ooh, I like that little area. Okay. Let's freeze time. Go to areas. I want everything past there, though. quit. I'm gonna try a few of these and see which one works the best for me. It is Helton. Youngton. Okay, so those are dead. I feel like I should go with the Cliffside Bay. The expired islands. Okay, let's see how this looks. And I'm wondering if I can delete the ground to turn it into like water. How do I put in water? That's my question. I'm hoping my mic is actually on. Whew. Okay, mic. It looks like the mic is on. Yeah, I can work with this. Here it is. I can definitely work with this. Purchase. 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 Now, I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna go over here. I don't want that. Oh. Oh, crap. I feel like I should do a specific island instead of like Konduk or something. I'm gonna do this. Okay, so clearly, did I just press, okay, quit. How am I going to do this? What's this? Oh. These are nice. Ooh, no. I'm just wishing I had the power. Okay, I had an idea. What if I raised the ground and then made everything else water? I guess that could work, but I don't know. Like, wish I had Minecraft. So you don't have it. Okay, for now I'm gonna leave the stream right here, and Next time I go on, I'm actually gonna have a plan this time. So, yeah. See you guys later.